Hey, what's up, Forum? It's Gorilla Hands, and I am bringing you another episode of Meet Your Fellow Forum. So, who do we have with us today?
Oh man, it's the California Cack. They know it's Timmy. What's going on, everyone?
Hey, what's up, Timmy? Your full gamer tag is Timmerman. Where did you get that gamer tag
Yes, it
from?
is. Actually, my last name's Timmerman, and that's basically it. Ever since high school, everyone's known me as Timmerman, and it's just kind of stuck. So that's what I'm used to being called.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, how did you end up meeting the forum?
Well, back in World at War, went over to the Call of Duty HQ like a lot of the guys did. I really just started to check my stats, keep up with that. I thought that was a cool addition to the gaming. And, kind of made my way over to the forum part of it as I was there and met a bunch of the guys and just kind of went from there. I liked hanging out with them, playing with them, and just made a good group, made the game a lot more fun.
Okay, all right, that's pretty cool. Now, what a lot of people that may not know the forum, what they may not know, there's subgroups that exist within the forum, and the group that you belong to is the CAC, not cock, the CAC. So, what's the story behind them?
Well, the CAC was a group I met thanks to Jules back on the Call of Duty HQ. I was getting really fed up with World at War actually at the time. It was while there was all the glitching going on and the ability to get onto the maps. I was getting really frustrated. And Jules and I got along pretty well on the forums, and he sent me an invite, and he's like, why don't you try rolling with our crew? It makes the game a lot better. And from the first night, it was a beautiful fit, really, for the most part. We played the same way, believed in a lot of the same stuff when it came to the games, and that's been a couple years ago now, so we're still going strong.
All right, that's awesome. Now, this gameplay footage right here is you guys playing Domination. Is that the normal game modes that you guys play together?
In Black Ops, yeah. We've jumped around a lot. In Modern Warfare 2, it was TDM because everyone was just going for nukes in the objective games. They were boring. When I first started playing in World at War, we were playing Headquarters. And once we all got tired of that, we went over to Domination, and it's just kind of where we've stayed. We have a lot of fun with it.
Okay. Seeing as you guys seem to play a lot of Domination, I know you guys are really good at that game mode. What would be the best game of Domination you think you've ever played?
Easy, the game I am most proud of is during Modern Warfare 2, we ran into a crew that actually a lot of guys from the forum would know if they'd been on the Call of Duty HQ. Drunken Vendetta and his crew. We joked a long time about wanting to go together and have a match against each other. And it randomly put us together in Modern Warfare 2. And for anyone that doesn't know Vendetta, his guys were constantly ranked top of the world in Domination. In World at War, Modern Warfare 2, they were top hard competition all the time. And we randomly got put into them with Modern Warfare 2. We got lucky. We had our full crew. They had their full crew. Game was back and forth to, I think the final score ended up being something like 198 to 200.
Oh, wow. What map was it?
Underpass.
Okay.
And the amazing part about it is by the time the game was over, the teams had put up over 1,000 kills.
1,000
From literally
kills?
about 45 seconds into the game, it was non-stop kill streaks for both teams.
Jeez.
Carriers, helicopters, everything you could put in the sky was there. And it was a brutal game to play, but it was probably the most fun. And it is definitely one we still talk about every now and then, looking back on games we're proud of. It was just, it's not something that a lot of people can say they do. We actually gave them their 100th loss.
Really?
This was probably 5 months after the game came out.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, I guess, did they compete? I guess they were just competitive teams, so that's how they got ranked as high as they did? Or
yeah, they were. That was the only thing they played. They, hours and hours at a time. Sometimes, especially when you had double XP or anything like that going on. And they were literally back in World at War when you could look at per game mode leaderboards. They were up in the top 20 all the time. They lived there basically. And yeah, it was just brutal. They were a great team though. I'm glad I don't have to play them again though. It was as fun as it was. Not a game you want to play all the time again.
I would imagine it's stressful while you're playing it, and it's fun to.
It really was.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, I mean, you said you played World at War, and you played through World at War all the way up until Black Ops. And what's your general opinion of Black Ops compared to the predecessors in the series?
Actually, I started on Call of Duty 3.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I've been here quite a while actually. It was Call of Duty 3 was the first person shooter I really got into, and through them all. You know, I've played them all since then. I think Black Ops is actually probably one of my favorite. Between I can't really compare Call of Duty 3 to these because they're such a different game with creating classes and all that. So between the first Modern Warfare and here, the first Modern Warfare and Black Ops are probably my two favorite. I know a lot of people like World at War better, but I ran Modern Warfare solo, and for some reason it was before everything got as competitive, so it was a lot of fun. Just win or lose didn't really matter.
Yeah, no, I have the exact same opinion. Seems back in the COD 4 days, people were it was a fun game, but people didn't really care much about statistics and winning and stuff like that. It was just generally a more fun game.
Right, and there wasn't as much glitching, hacking, anything like that going on. It was straight gameplay.
Yeah. It's still, even to this day, even though I really like Black Ops, Modern Warfare 1 still ranks as is probably my favorite first-person shooter. That actually leads me to oh, go ahead.
I was over there playing it again the other night.
Yeah, no,
with a couple of the guys.
You can pop that disc in anytime, and it's still a blast to play. But I guess leading on to my next question, Modern Warfare 1 is my favorite first-person shooter. What would be your favorite all-time first-person shooter?
It's definitely the Call of Duty series as a whole. If I had to narrow it down to one, that would be tough.
Yeah, I'm
probably,
kind of putting you on the spot.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough one to just narrow it down to one because they're so different and similar at the same time. But I think still probably the first Modern Warfare, actually, if I really had to pick one.
Okay.
It seemed it was a lot of balance to it, and it was a really good game, and it was so groundbreaking at the time with the ability to create classes like you could.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about it that really made it stand out was you had kind of an RPG element. You've got experience to level up, and you've got those perks to kind of customize yourself. And for me at the time, that was something completely new. So it was a fresh experience, and also it wasn't plagued with stuff like the glitches that maybe existed in Modern Warfare 2. You know, like one-man army tubes.
Especially in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, so I mean, it's really hard to kind of replace that game with anything because there wasn't anything really out there on consoles that was similar to Modern Warfare 1. Okay, well, I guess game's kind of wrapping up. What are you looking forward to in 2011? What games are you interested in picking up?
Oh man, I've already picked up so many this year, but with what's still coming out, Skyrim has really got my attention. The Elder Scrolls game, which I know a lot of people actually are looking forward to that.
Yes.
Dirt 3 is going to be fun. I'm going to be picking that up, and then I've also got Gears of War 3 coming out that I'm going to be picking up, which is always a good game.
Were you a fan of Gears of War 2?
I was.
Okay.
I was.
I didn't play it. I just heard there's mixed feelings about it because of the host.
Yeah, multiplayer wasn't my thing. I like the story.
Okay, yeah, it was a co-op mode in that game is pretty freaking awesome.
It is, both of them. It was a great mode.
All right, well, you know, I appreciate you coming on and talking about it, especially that domination game. I didn't know that. That's pretty awesome. So, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Anytime, man. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it, and as always, guys, take it easy.
Yeah,